Bing bong! We here, as Ethan would say, Knicks' first road playoff win in an opening game since 90-99 season when they beat the Heat. Win last night, Brunson 27. You know, Michigan and I were at a place called the Westchester. That's what they called the mall in Westchester. And there was a guy, I was there. I was saying about the Knicks, I think they could steal one. That, they have a shot. I was telling him I'm not a fan of Thibodeau. This guy, when I played, he goes, listen, defense meant a lot to me. And, the guys used to play. We talked about Dr. J. The guys could shoot. We were talking about Dr. J. He said, remember his ABA days, I was pretty young, but ABA days were, he really changed his game, got a better outside shot. I talked about the Fish and Save Pittsburgh. The reason I'm talking about Dr. J is because I was walking into my building, and this kid who must have been 23 maybe was wearing an Irving jersey. I'm like, dude, that jersey's older. You weren't even born. And I remember seeing Irving play with Lanker his last season against the Nets at, I guess it was back then it was Brendan Byrne. Brendan Byrne, I guess we were in high school back in 85, I think. 85 or 86 because we were driving. And then I think, must have been 86. God, I remember that. Yeah, I was like, shit. I remember going to see Dr. J finally play live in person. I saw LeBron play, never saw Jordan, which always will irritate me for the rest of my life. But bing bong, hey, we here. Ethan, we're here. But I was talking about what he said the missing link for the Knicks is R.J. Barrett. And R.J. Barrett, 2 for 12, 1 for 5 from 3, 7 points. Quickly only played 24 minutes. Toppin had 9 big points in the third. Randall, 19.7 for 20, but first game back. And you got Brunson, 27 points. I mean, just out-rebounded the Cavs, 51-38. And you had Donovan Mitchell's going to put his points up. He had 38. It's one game. You get that first win. That's all that really matters, right? You get that first. You go back to the Garden, tied series, 1-1, even if it's go up 2-0, who knows? You win a series. I mean, the Knicks, listen to this. The Knicks haven't won a playoff series since 2013. Last conference finals was 2000. Last finals was 99, and last championship was 73. I was 4 years old. I mean, it's been a long goddamn time. And it was a team effort. And Julius Randle gave the team what he had. Team effort, team win. That's all that matters. And in the end, that's all, that's what you want. You want the team effort. Now, I have the TV on. So 12 o'clock, and Collinsworth kid has a pube mustache. Terrible look. Jack Collinsworth? Bad look. Dude, shave. You got to shave. But that's not the thing. USFL has shown a game today between, I think it's Houston and Memphis. Is that who's playing today? The Gamblers versus who the hell's playing? It is the Panthers versus the Gamblers. Mike Nolan taking over Michigan and Curtis Johnson taking over the helmet Houston from Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee, which makes no sense because the two teams are from Michigan and Houston. I know they're cutting down on costs for the players, for the league. There are no fans at the goddamn stadium. I mean, it is beyond empty. So you're playing in a 40,000 seat arena stadium, and there is nobody there. No one. I mean, they just showed a full shot of the stadium. It is empty. It looks like there's a couple hundred people at a game. You can't have a goddamn spring football league with the first game of the season and nobody's there. And I mean, I know they're trying to, promote this shit and everything, but it's ugly. I mean, XFL, at least you have some fans, and the DC Defenders have fans that are interested in them. Yeah, okay. But USFL, there's nobody, and the two teams are playing in a different state. I mean, they're all playing in one state, so why even just call them all Memphis teams. Give them all crazy names. The Memphis, whatever. Think of everything in Tennessee. You can call them the Smoky Tops, whatever. But make them all local teams with different names, but there is no allegiance to a team if my team is playing in Tennessee. I mean, it's great for the players. Hey, listen, there's another league. Hopefully they can get in the NFL. There's guys who will get to the next level. And some guys wouldn't even be playing anymore. So, but I can't, I had to say something to this. I thought this was crazy. Now, something exciting, Mr. Joyce, who I badmouth, actually responded to me. And, because it was driving me crazy what the hell the thing he wrote was, and it only took him, a couple days. I said, thanks for responding. Give you a shout out. So I'm giving you a shout out, Mr. Joyce. I asked him, what does a 2-up bullpen session mean? And he said, hey, a 2-up bullpen sessions mean they simulate 2 innings. So they throw 15 to 20 pitches, sit down for 5-10 minutes, then get back and throw 15 or 20 more, which is what someone else said to me. And I asked Nick what he meant, and that's exactly what he said to me. He said two guys warming up, throwing at the same time. It's not that, but at least I got an answer. That was driving me crazy. And Shari has joined. Big Rob is watching probably the Yankee game right now. Hockey starts tomorrow. The Islanders are going to play against the Islanders are going to play against the Canes, and the Bruins are going to get the Panthers. The Rangers Devils series starts Tuesday, and Michigan going to see Wicked for like the 19th time on Thursday. She'll get home late, but she'll be home for Tuesday night. And then Saturday is my mom's birthday. She will be 81 this year. Wow. So we're going to celebrate her birthday on Saturday. And Friday we're going to be with Mark, Ari, and Amy. Yankees are 0-0 in the third, which is good for them. The Nets got blown out, 121-101. It was close at the half. I mean, Brooklyn Bridges had 30. Dinwiddie had 14. Cam Johnson had 18. Curry had 10 off the bench. Cam Thomas, 4 minutes, 1 shot. I don't know why they don't play him. This is a guy who's instant offense. I guess it has to be a defensive thing or something because, they're going to need a lot of points to compete with Embiid, who had 26. Harden had 23 and 13 assists. Tobias Harris had 21. But this season could be over quick. I just think I think Embiid wants to win a lot of games this postseason, and he's not going to let anything get in his way. Ain't no stopping him. And Josh Harris had 3 off the bench. So, not a good game. Not a good game at all for the Nets. No, not even close. And the Knicks, what I see, the Knicks bench outscored the Cavs bench 37-14. Josh Hart had 17 points, 10 rebounds. Josh Hart's having a season, man. Josh Hart is having a season. He wants that new contract, and he wants to stay in New York. Sacramento, first playoff win in 17 years. And a rapper who supports the Golden State. Listen, I'm 54.